I've been looking at the silver chart lately. I'm using SLV just because it has some extra information on it. It has a volume profile which I like to look at. So recently we have kind of broken through this kind of old, long uptrend. So I was fairly certain this would actually hold, but it seems like we're broken down and perhaps invalidated it now, so let's get rid of that. So now I'm thinking, well, silver went from $50 all the way down to about 14, 17, 14, 15. I can't see exactly, probably a bit more, maybe 14, 20. Maybe even less. Let's double check. Oh wow, yeah, that's even less. Well, SLV went to 13 as well. I'm sure silver might not have gone quite that low. But now I'm looking at where I can expect to buy for a good return, and I'm just looking at old support now because there is very little else. I mean, obviously you can look at the RSI, but when things remain oversold for a long period, the RSI can just flatten out and be down, so sometimes it's not useful. And I think still there's good value to be had around this kind of pretty much anywhere around here. It's all good. Really anywhere downwards I think is a good buy as well. I would be shocked if we made it all the way to the low back in it's 2008, 2009. Let's look at that. Let's adjust the screen. Yeah, 2009. So, yeah, that's a really good range to be looking at. As you can see, it's really just old support. So I'm looking around here. There's a lot of accumulation. So what are the targets? Well, we've got on SLV around. Let's go with this guy here. Got about 1274. I think it was 14, 17. Let's zoom in so there's a bit more. Yeah, so we've got about 1281. There's a little line that I left here, 1420. Guess that's where we're at now. I assume there's some decent support there. Yeah, there is. I should have left that line. Really. Let's get that back. It's very thin. You can barely see it. Let's change that real quick. Yeah. That's where we are right now. The way that it's going, I do expect it to break down because we broke that trend line. So the next stop for me is probably around 1310 to 1280. Now if we break that, I mean this is super long term, I'm looking at a monthly chart. Then I'll be looking at the major moves, would be $11 pretty much. And yeah, I would probably be like backing up the truck, loading the boat, filling my boots, going to town if it reached this period, which I'm very suspicious of. I'm very doubtful that it will. So those are my targets, and yeah, I just think there will be upside in this in the future. If you're interested in silver, I'd also check out Don Harold. He does some great videos on it, some great analysis of the odds of buying at a certain time and the return you can expect. But silver, I think, is for the long term. It's for just saving your money, I would say. But it's come down from $50, and now you can get it for very little. It's good value. But you do have to keep in mind that most silver production is as a byproduct of copper, so there is that to keep in mind. And I think perhaps long-term copper will be good as well, and it will go up, simply because we are living in an electric world. Lots of things are being made. China and India will still continue to grow, and they need electronics. So, yeah, not much to say, really, just looking at a chart, and I thought I'd share my thoughts. I bought at the low around Around here, actually. About around here. And now I'll be looking to buy further down. If it gets there. Which, kind of hope it does, because I think it's a really good opportunity. So thanks, and I'll see you next video.